What is going on, everyone? My name is Jason, and this is the Black Panther iPhone. So it's been a while since I've done a Slickwraps review. I've been a bit busy with a whole lot of other stuff I've been reviewing on the channel, and I was loving the retro skin that I had on so much, I kind of didn't want to change things up for a while. But alas, my phone started to look a little stale, and I knew it was time for a change. So the folks over at Slickwraps sent me over a ton of their new skins, and today I wanted to review this one. Part of their Helmetica series in collaboration with Justin Mahler, this is the Midnight Warrior, better known to most as the Black Panther from the ultra popular Marvel universe. Now I chose this skin for two reasons. First, I'm a huge fan of Justin Mahler. If you don't know who he is, he's one of the most popular artists in the tech space right now, and it's likely you've seen some of his stuff on some of the biggest tech channels out there. He's really making a name for himself, and I love the collab that he's doing with Slickwraps. Second, I thought this skin would be dope to have in anticipation for the dedicated Black Panther Marvel film that's set to release in the winter of 2018, which I don't know about you guys, but I'm really looking forward to. So without further ado, let's take a look at the Midnight Warrior skin. Did I mention how sick the skin itself looks even before you put it on? I mean, seriously, just look at the artwork. It's beautiful to look at, one of Justin Mahler's best if you ask me. This is a darker skin which pairs really well with the matte black iPhone, giving it that ultra stealthy look as most of the skin is either a really dark blue or a matte black itself. Pair that with the contrasting little areas of brightness that Justin is known for, and you have a look that pops just enough without being obnoxious. As far as texture goes, it's definitely made out of a matte material, which is great as it'll add some much needed grip for your phone, as the iPhone is arguably one of the most slippery phones out there, all while not adding essentially any bulk or thickness to the phone itself, as I'm a fan of using smartphones without cases that takes away from the meticulously labored over physical design. Now this wrap did come with skins for the front of the phone, but I decided not to put it on as I usually go for a cleaner look with just the back skin. But for clarification, this is included in the package as part of your order. It's not an additional add-on you need to pay for. Okay, enough talk, let's get this bad boy on. So despite getting better at installing these things, I am going to preface this by saying that I am in no way an expert, and if you have a skin and you're looking for installation help, I highly suggest you use Slickwraps' dedicated installation videos. I'll leave a link in the description down below. That being said, the first thing that you should do is clean your phone of any dust or debris before getting the skin on. Now Slickwraps includes a nice microfiber cloth to wipe down your device, which will help you avoid any bubbles or lumps during installation. I went the extra step of wiping down my phone with a dedicated cleaning wipe, which I recommend, but it's not mandatory. Once you have your device cleaned up, you can start applying the skin to the phone, starting at the base by lining up the speaker holes. A good way to do this is to peel off the skin and put it back on the adhesive backing, just enough to expose the bottom portion. This will allow you to take your time lining up the speaker holes without the skin catching onto the back of the phone or collecting dust floating around. Once you have the back lined up, peel back the rest of the skin and line up the camera and flash cutouts. Take your time and don't overcommit until you have a perfect fit, and if you need to go back, just pull back on the skin and start over. The adhesive won't wear out, so don't worry. Once you have it lined up perfectly, use your finger to press down the skin to the back of the phone in smooth strokes to avoid any air bubbles. Again, I would say only proceed to this part of the installation once you feel confident that you have the wrap lined up perfectly with the camera and flash cutouts. It's a pain to start over once you press down most of the skin to the phone, but even then, it's still doable. I've had to completely take a skin off being pressed down, and it still fit perfectly, so no worries if you're in that position. So once the back is pressed down, you'll want to lay down the sides of the skin to your phone. The best way of doing this is to roll the skin to your phone using a soft surface. Now I'm using a mouse pad which works really well, and all you want to do is to roll and firmly press down the sides of the phone in a smooth motion. Do this a couple times and the skin will align perfectly with the cutouts for the buttons, the silent switch, etc. Now I didn't actually use a hairdryer to heat the sides before doing this step, which I recommend doing as it'll soften up the sides and will make the sides stick better, but I was able to get the sides on without doing this without any issues, so it's again not mandatory but recommended. Now the corners are the toughest parts to install. You'll need a hairdryer or a heat gun for this one. Heat each corner for about 20 seconds to soften up the adhesive and slowly press down the corners to the side and top area where the skin is already installed. Now I honestly suck at this part, so I couldn't focus so much on the filming as the installation required all my attention, but if you make a mistake, again, it's no problem to peel it back and start over. Patience goes a long way for these installs, so take your time and go back if you feel as though it doesn't look right. But after you get all the corners installed, take the hairdryer and heat up the corners and the sides and go over everything with your finger again to really get that snug, precise fit. Especially around the camera hump, as it's one of the areas that requires some extra heat to properly get the skin to stick. Once you've buttoned everything up, this is what the skin looks like. Now I gotta say, I'm not sure if the camera is doing the skin justice because this looks absolutely incredible, guys. It totally achieves that stealthy look, but with so much more added character. The fit turned out extremely precise, as always with Slickwraps, and everything looks natural and almost as if it was painted directly on the back of the phone. It feels great in the hand, definitely has some added grip, and still maintains the form factor of the iPhone, feeling slim and premium even with the skin added. The buttons on the side work perfectly without any sticking, and I'm really liking this. This one is definitely going to turn some heads, especially to all the Marvel fans out there. Now, the Midnight Warrior skin is just one of many skins in the Helmetica series. I'll leave a link in the description below if you want to check out all the characters Justin Mahler did artwork for in this collection. And of course, if you want to purchase any skins at Slickwraps, don't forget to use code JSL at checkout to get yourself $5 off your order. Big shout out to Slickwraps for sending out the skin. Be sure to check out the playlist in the card above to see all my other Slickwrap reviews. Let me know what you guys think about this wrap. Are you guys a fan of Justin Mahler and his collaboration with Slickwraps in this series? Let me know what you guys are thinking in the comments down below. That's about it for this video. Don't forget to leave me a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed it. It really helps me out. And of course, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, be sure to hit that subscribe button and to turn on notifications so you can stay up to date with all my weekly reviews. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.